channel.
3 rounds to determine one clear winner. This is Iron Rounds. And if you guys love the content, share, like, and subscribe. Join the No Press fam and help us grow our channel. With that said, let's go. Continuing our good, bad, and with the wild ones. Let's start off with round 1. Open fields, aka who has the distance advantage. Alright, let's start off with Bullseye. Precision shots are Bullseye's specialty. The man can aim in ridiculous circumstances and has been known to make any office supply a deadly weapon thrown by the right person, obviously, and that would be him. He knocked out a superhero using a paper plane. Yeah, don't see how he wouldn't have this round favoring him more. His throwing arm goes over 100 miles per hour. He clearly has the faster draw in the speed throwing match. His name is Bullseye, not because his eye strikes a resemblance to an actual bull's eye, but because when it comes to having his sight on a target, he will always manage a way to nail him no matter how far of a distance he creates, and if he attempts to hide from him, or if they attempt to hide from him, apologies. Now, let's start off the other argument with Ghul. Counting him out would be somewhat of a joke, as Ghul does possess defense as well, given he has been known to move with incredible reflexes, and because of his many years of existence, you can drive the point that he has probably picked up a trick or two when it comes to facing opponents who may be out of his grasp or lurking in the shadows. This might be what prevents Bullseye from delivering the final blow, since he has options to think of as during a fight with distance created. It sometimes provides some breathing room, as challengers are trying to find an open to take their shot. That time, Raj would spend it thinking of strategies around his weapons attacks, create a shield securing each part of his body, and create a special chemical to lace a weapon with, as he is an experienced physician. Raj is also no joke when it comes to aiming weapons from afar, and no matter what you place in his hands, whether gun or blade, Raj will always be able to capitalize on the weapon's potential. Ultimately though, there has to be one clear winner for this round, and my pick is Bullseye. This round is for him because the man has done way too many feats in comics showing off his limitless potential to make anything into a weapon, not just the ones clearly designed for putting an end into someone's journey. He appears faster, way more efficient in nailing his targets through great lengths, and objects of any kind small enough he can use to weaponize, which is why I gave him this round. Alright, round 2. Face to face, aka close quarters combat. Saying it without the T. It sounds like I'm saying it without the T. Alright, let's start off with Bullseye. He has fought skilled fighters of all walks of life, making his quite an impression roster list, and enough to say he can do the dance with Raj up close without needing a weapon to do it. However, he could use all the help he can get. His adamantium head and fist will help him get a surprise deliver hit on Raj, as long as he doesn't show his hand too early in the fight. He still has weapons of any kind to help him take Raj out, or the very least cut an artery from one part of his body, as Raj isn't made of any dense material from his skin, just flesh and bones. Skilled as Raj is, Bullseye has proved his worth in the ring. Now let's talk about Ghul. He's got 700 years of experience on him. He has shown to take heroes to school with his blade fighting, meaning if he comes out with a blade, it could be the end of Bullseye very soon. Pressure point techniques that can take out full-grown men and aliens from out of this world for the count. Well, at least for 20 hours. This gives Raj all the play time to do anything from using magic on him to just striking him down while he's unconscious. When your challenger is out cold, you clearly have the upper hand. His weapons aren't just militaristic, but also any form of hand-to-hand based weaponry. and even that additional magic element to complete the package. Those additional instruments might be just the nudge needed for him to take this one. Ultimately though, we have to determine one clear winner, and my pick for this round is Ghul. Has this round given his infinite amount of knowledge in the arts of weaponry and hand-to-hand combat. Round 3. Who goes home, aka last to make it? Now let's start off with Bullseye. Knowledge is an important trait to have as a warrior, because it gives you many options others facing you may not be aware of, but you can't count out quick reactive intelligence. To me, that's when you think on your feet as you go and comprise a plan during your encounter with another individual warrior. For example, with this intelligence, you can devise a way to pinpoint weaknesses during your encounter, adapt easy if the setting were to change in any way, and outthink your opponent when they believe too confidently in their skill set. To bring another point home, along with his amazing skills at using any object small enough as a deadly weapon, and his impressive roster of champions he has defeated in the Marvel realm, you can add the sauce that he has the Valkyrie sword, I believe called the Dragon's Land, and this weapon is from the gods, so make no mistake, he has that with him, and only that, really not gonna need anything else as far as defense, up close battle, or just needing to chug it for a Hail Mary. He's got the superior firepower, so he can use the weapon to either toss it, use it as a defense, or even just swing it around, and he has so many options with the sword. It's because it's a very specially made sword. Now let's talk about Raj. It's not often Raj gets taken out of battle. That happens when you live for 700 years. You gain experience from every battle and every interaction. With that, an arsenal of weapons to rely on should any threat come your way. Whether magic based or technology based, Raj has got plenty of tools to use to put down Bullseye. And if he gets to do it with his bare hands, he could easily put the work on the man. This guy faces Amazonians and super soldier type beings. He's not gonna make any fight easy or have it favor you in any type of way. If he levels up, he can probably make Bullseye see his worst fears. Let's hope he has some by conjuring an illusion of it. Maybe it leaves him vulnerable throughout the fight, or maybe it just gives Raj an opening to end him before it wears off. Either way, Raj can get it done. Not to mention, if Bullseye attempts to fight him in a good old-fashioned sword fight, ain't no way he walking out of that one. Ultimately though, we need to determine one clear winner for this round, and my pick is Bullseye. He walks out of this one, but not without a few battle scars to show for it. Raj has experience, yes, but he still found himself losing every now and then to people who weren't centuries old before, like Batman. And Batman is amazing, but the level of crazy shots Bullseye has done shows he has a lot more to work with in a moment's notice without relying on his old utility belt, no offense to Batman. So ultimately, with Bullseye's skills and amazing precision shots, yeah, he gets this one. Alright guys, well that's it. If you guys liked either one of my arguments, you can hashtag Bullseye or you can hashtag Ghul. Now, if you think that my argument is compelling enough, you can just say it's compelling enough. But if you don't agree and you think the other opponent deserves to move on to the next round, you can hashtag make your point in the comment section below, as long as it's respectful, and then maybe I might be able to consider changing my mind. But of course you have to do this quickly, because I do the rounds super quickly every week, so bear with that. As always, No Press Fan, we really appreciate you guys keeping it 600 subs. Peace.